What is going on, y'all? What is going on, everybody? It's been a couple of days since I posted, but I got new equipment and I am on fire. I am ready to start something brand new for the channel, bring in brand new energy and make it more informative and more desirable for my team and anybody who likes or loves this channel. I always am thankful for any of you, whether it's hate or love. I know energy transfers, and yeah. So welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing Sun in Pisces transit houses 1 through 6 interpretations. Okay. So first, I always like to roll back and talk about what the planet means, and of course what houses mean, and just what everything means. Okay. Okay. So what is the sun? The sun is our experiences, our expectations, our children, our expressions, our love, our romance, our education, our intelligence, our highest of powers, the heights of our power. And of course the sun is of course the God-given gift that is given to you in this lifetime, which you are naturally gifted at and which you naturally are supposed to do, alongside with North Node and of course Saturn. What is Pisces? Pisces is your feet. Pisces is the house of loss and the house of regain or gain. It is the house of illusion, the house of, also alongside Scorpio, the house of mystery, the house of foreigners, the house of misunderstandings, the house of understandings, the house of scams, the house of distress, the house of immediate health concerns, the house of illnesses, the house of grandparents, and this is the house of your father's house as well. This is your father's home. Okay, this is also your father's feelings. This house has a lot to do with just fantasies, and of course imprisonment. Come here, I'm doing the video. I'm not online.
I don't own it though.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Come here, give me a kiss. You going back?
Yeah. The energy drink?
I thought she was talking about something else. I'm like, the hell is she talking about?
Yeah, the energy drink. Goddamn right. Because I'm on a roll. You know, when I'm on a roll, so I can't do nothing else. I finish my days, we good days. It's like they be calling me and like they ain't calling me.
you're going through house number 1, the sun transit house number 1, it will be change of fluctuating body health or just health in general. Okay, you will be focused on more so making your appearance more different, more indifferent, and there is a possibility of losses of jobs or everyday gig. So if you have a side gig or if you have a side hustle, during this period of time, try to focus on your personal well-being. Okay. There's a chance that unpredictable circumstances may have your best fit as ascension. So, again, if you are put in spots of where it seems like it is imprisonment of yourself, know that it is not. Have in your mind a specific thought. Do not get entrapment. Since this is a water house, do not get too entrapped with your feelings. Do not get too entrapped with unthoughtfulness thoughts, thinking, specific thinkings that is completely fantasy or made up, that isn't hardcore knowledge or evidence or grounding. Okay, do not get caught up, and do not cut it off. Make sure your feelings are specific. Make sure your feelings are abroad. Make sure they are interpreted in a way to where your expansion of your mind is more so understanding. Because if not, you will be your impulses may be a fantasy, but it may not be a good health or good gain. Also, there's a chance that one may gain specific opponents. So during this time period, you will have specific opponents and specific people plotting. If you do have enemies, or if you do happen to gain some enemies, they may not seem like an enemy because of the illustration, but does not mean that they are not your enemy because of that specific illustration that they paint on. Okay. House number 2, there's a chance that unknown purchases may happen, or something has been delayed in the past will succumb to the present in your possessions. Use your material values wisely and do not be overly critical on yourself and your self-values when it comes to your possessions. There's a chance of purchase of new clothes and shoes with this placement. So again, if you have the 12th house within the placements of the 1st, the 2nd, and the 7th, there is a new foundation of how you want to look. You may buy new shoes, or you may buy good eats that may be very good for your digestive area and your contractions. Okay. House number and be wary of unknown purchases. That is, again, that it doesn't have a specific, it doesn't have a good plot, it doesn't have a good scheme per se. This sign is very schematic, so only one would know specific thoughts of what made them feel like, okay, this is why I did this is why I did that. This house and this sign needs a very emotional thought, emotional dream to conquer. Now, no, they say that dreams is dreams. No, most of the time dreams are unnaturally real and can be more than a dream. Can be more physical sometimes than a dream itself. Okay. House number 3, there's a chance that neighbors and siblings may have alternative intentions with the style they communicate with. Be wise on unfiltered wording in conversations. There is a chance of unintentional disrespect with neighbors or your neighborhood community. and there's a chance of maybe there's a chance that some of your technical devices may have water thrown on them, may get destroyed by your pets. Maybe your pet made you accidentally drop your phone. This is an unfortunate circumstance. Also, there could be verbal altercations with, of course, pets inside your home, or pets that is outside of your home, and you are just witnessing, being a bystander, that you might get in that emotional turmoil that those animals are having. Okay. Anyway, house 4. Don't be overly zealous on your cleanliness. There's a chance that one will have to make sure their home is tidy and clean. Also, there's a chance that your home property will be undergoing a different routine or route or scheme. So again, with this placement, if you have 12th house in the 4th, you just want to be kind of conscious with how you're eating inside your home, how your sleep schedule is inside your home, and you definitely want to be wary of how does it look within your home, how clean is it. That has a lot to do with your emotional stability, just in general. With anybody having the 12th house in the 4th, so just be very wary and just check on mother. She may be unnecessarily indulgent with schemes or things that maybe she shouldn't have, and maybe you have caught that or seen that, and you may be close to her or maybe not, or there may be just a chance of absence with one of your parents. So just be very wary of just being creating a specific routine that isn't very dark and just very unworldly with your mind, that people would not understand. This sign is just like 8th and 4th, is very unworldly. Water is unworldly most of the time, even though it's in the world. Every element is in the world. But let me get back into the video. House 5. There's a chance that schooling is a potential return, or maybe there's a chance of leave of absence or some sort of karmic debt towards school. Either way, focus a foundation for children or some sort of exotic education should be available. So again, maybe your child is getting their hair done, maybe you're going back to school, and or maybe you're not. Maybe you've been out of school for a minute, and the debts are becoming very either absence or very ongoing. Okay, so just be very mindful of either coming up with a plan and planning to either getting back inside, or just come up. This is a focus of coming up with an orthodox plan towards the education role. Okay, and this will fit very perfect with this placement, I'll tell you that much. Okay, house number 6. All right, exercise of the mind body. This is a debilitation zone, meaning it is in its weakest component. Now mind you, if you know astrology, there's a very big saying on a lot of debilitations of opinions of how, of course, it goes. It could vary always due to everybody's house systems, and of course the planets and where they're located inside somebody's chart. So with this opinion and matter, do not think this is a weak placement is weak. Weak could be feminine, meaning it's very receiving, very sensitive in a sense. Okay, but does not mean that that zone is not healthy or can be very beneficial for the future, or of course the present, that the person may not have that ability to understand within that perception of the debilitation of the opposite signs. Okay, house number 6. Exercising the mind, body, and spirit are very capable during this time period. There will be some sort of traumatic change of events in your everyday life schedule. Be prepared for hard work and flexibility of life's process. You will be in some sort of emotional transit with your everyday life, dietary system, diet. Chances of everyday speech might be developed during this period of time, especially since Saturn is there. It kind of want to make you stern on speaking on your mind, but definitely having emotional baggage towards speaking your mind. Okay, these are the type of what if thoughts. Okay, would this happen? And then, instead of what if, it could be an honest opinion, or it could be an honest illusion, meaning it's not real. It's not or may have unhealthy thoughts. Okay, that's what this is, just indulging in the negativity space of the mind and becoming very emotional of indulging in negativity. Okay, that can have a negative effect. You should either literally exercise, because in this placement you're going to be very energetic, very on the go, very very awkward feet movement, but very different and very hybrid in the sense of how you go about your everyday plans and everyday debts and everyday problems. Very conventional, and this placement has a hard surface on playing both sides of the field of being receiving and can be masculine at the same time, due to it being a mutable sign. Okay. With that being said, again, due to my memory, I don't know how long I could go. I will go for a long duration of time, but I think I'm gonna just cut this video short and then go into Sun and Pisces transit houses 7 through 12. Peace. I love y'all. See you next video.